Hey guys, we're here with Mega Man. Are you ready for Mega Man 10? I just said Mega Man 9. Oh, you looked at the title of the video?
Get wrecked!
Whoops, that's not.
Search for that network, baby!
I did that simply so no one could see what the game was.
Shaq Fu!
So, this was a Kickstarter game, Shaq Fu 2.
My goodness.
It randomly got traded in at CIB, and I was like, hey.
Got a physical release?
I heard that this game is horrible. Let's do
No, a Legend Reborn has to be very good.
Let's do a quick video on this. So I've never played this.
So funny story about Shaq Fu. It exists. Get it? No, but so Shaq Fu really is. I love Shaquille O'Neal, but it is an unplayable fighting game. Trevor and Ben, what is the one thing a fighting game needs to be good?
Controls that work.
Yes. And that is one thing that Shaq Fu doesn't have. You know, a fighting game can have a lot of other garbage that just... Is this a cartridge? This is an actual cartridge.
Can this load? This is like a 100 gigabyte PC game.
This is a cartridge! But anyway, yeah, a fighting game can have a lot of other garbage, but as long as it has competent controls that do what you say, it can't really be that bad. Well, Shaq Fu is very bad. Yeah. You can't control, you just can't control it. It's like my children. You can't control it.
And you really want to be able to control them. You desperately want that control.
But you can't control it. The end. Alright, I guess we need some more topics to...
Hey Ben, what's your thoughts on loading screens?
You know what? I miss them.
This loading screen with absolutely no music, no sound effects. This is PS1 games gave you a thing going on.
It's a boring logo over a gradient blue background with nothing happening.
Oh yeah. So,
what is it doing?
Question in the part.
Switch is
what's your favorite loading screen? I would have to say one of the early PSP games. Some of the early WWE games for the PSP take 3 minutes to load a match. That's 5 minutes long.
Remember when we played MLB 06 on PSP online?
Based.
And that game was based, but the loading
was so
bad.
And then you would just get kicked out of the game and you're like, cool. So this looks like the screen is... it's fully installed or whatever. It looks like it.
It looks like there's a little... Wait,
Dude, there's no way. It's got to be done. Did you have it installed before?
There's no installations for a Switch game.
I wasn't sure if there was.
Even Breath of the Wild, you just put it in and it starts.
Huh. Well. Wow. Jeez. That was...
Mad Dog. Big D's.
D's what?
Photosensor.
Yeah! Thanks, Parker. Parker's not here.
Alright, just give me some sound. I need auditory stimulation. Right.
Wait. Did you hear that one sound effect?
Yeah, it was like, wow. Can there be sounds? Okay, here we go. Look at Shaq. Look at
Shacopedia. Go to the Shacopedia first. Oh, great. You don't have it. You literally have to unlock all this garbage. Please tell me that's actually Shaq. It actually is. Oh, dude, this is based. It has to load again!
That had to be some sort of
At least there is music.
Oh my god, this is so awesome just because it's Shaq. Anybody else in the world, including Charles Barkley, I would not be into. Because Barkley is never coming out, Ben. I said it. Barkley Gaiden 2 is never coming out.
Wait, is this actually Shaq?
It begins in the land of dragons, legends, and General Soul's chicken.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I had forgotten about
it's never coming out.
Until you brought it up.
Never ever. C-Boy-RD, you have failed us. I know you only do the music, but you failed us.
I started out like any other Chinese orphan. The only clue to my identity was a mysterious birthmark.
So the entire budget went to getting Shaq to read this.
It is probably more than 50%.
But as the years went by, I grew like wild bamboo in the sun. sunny
I
side
like
of
the
Mount Shing. I was
art style.
alienated, tormented, all because of my size.
Dance, Sasquatch!
Just fight them.
But no friends. But there was one man, a village elder who took interest
Ah,
in my
Master Roshi.
upbringing. An old man named Yeye.
Those kids just jealous because you such big boy. I mean, your turds must be bigger than their heads. Your feet must be the size
I
of...
get the point.
There is great power within you, Shaquille. You must use great restraint.
He trained me in the ancient fighting technique of whooshing.
Get it? Remember that movie?
And I became a master.
Gotta be honest, this is pretty cool. I know the game's probably gonna be bad, but I don't care.
This is
It's like
Shaquille, time will soon
Anime.
arrive when your strength will be needed.
When?
right now.
Right about now.
Let's go. Oh, don't like it anymore.
holy crap! This is like a
I'll
platformer.
explain, but we must hurry.
X. Why is it X?
Zero.
Who the hell are you guys?
Back up, white wife. We're here for the old man.
Alright. I don't know about.
Yikes! Is that an actual yikes? That's a yikes for me.
Quickly ask him.
What's this rated?
R for racing.
I mean, it's probably
Probably teen.
it's probably teen.
Yikes!
So far the controls are incredibly simplistic, but they are working.
Why do these guys want to kill you?
I'm not the man you think I am.
I knew it.
You did?
I seen you looking at me when I do them high kicks.
What? No, I'm just watching your technique.
Oh,
Yikes!
do they need the gauge up? They immediately did it.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know how I did that. I just pushed Y.
It's like Turtles in Time, where you throw them into Shredder, and you're like, "Yep, I did it."
So I guess this is more of a brawler than like a fighting game. At least a brawler's a lot easier to make, I guess. Whoa!
Speaking of Turtles in Time, so this isn't bad.
This reminds me exactly of Battletoads with the
This is
huge
why you had
boots and
to
stuff.
Oh yeah.
To learn the moves.
I don't know how I did that.
Exactly. The moves.
So what was the man
There's a lot of lines that Shaq has. Assuming this game is not very long, I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah,
I'd play it.
I mean, this game, it's just it's rudimentary. It's just like, oh, it's a beat 'em up.
I don't hit women.
Well, I ain't no woman, so let's see what you got, Sasquatch.
I'll show you a Bigfoot.
Focus your inner energy and turn it into an attack.
The whistles go woo.
Very. Alright.
Boosh. So the one thing I instantly don't like is that, like, you're not centered often? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. You have this whole screen, and you're, like, constantly on the right? Like, now you're centered, but then the second enemy's
not
up here.
even, you're like on
You're,
the-
like, not even centered. You're right. You're, like, more centered.
It's time you knew my secret.
I seen your browser history.
We didn't
Some
mention it,
things are
but
better
I'm
left
not
unsaid.
going to be playing this game for very long. Probably another,
I
like,
let my computer do a guy's
10,
work.
15
Anyway,
minutes.
that's not it. Shaq.
Boy, this,
I am the guardian of mankind.
This dialogue has some cringe.
Yep.
I just wanted to see how this game played like, just because obviously Shaq Fu is just so infamous for being like one of the worst games ever.
I mean, the simple
And,
fact that they got Shaq means that it's not nearly as bad as you would think.
So like the intro and the way that Shaq is actually in the game, it's substantially less bad than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I heard that the people said that this game's. I mean, it's not a good game. But it's
What, the
not-
person who traded it in?
No, I mean, I just read it online.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this game isn't good, but it's not like assaulting me.
Yeah. Like, if anything, it's just averagely kind of like, okay.
Yeah, it's just like very, very technically.
It's
average.
tough. Nowadays, to make a beat 'em up like this is very tough. You don't want to get too complicated.
I love the nukes that keep exploding.
But, like, I don't know. Can you make a game as simplistic as, like, Turtles in Time and still be like, oh, it's fun nowadays?
That's low-hanging fruit. Looks like you ate all the low-hanging fruit.
Oh, boy.
Good old fat joke.
A?
You've got but a single hit left, my friend.
The controls are pretty... I don't know why jump button is X, to be quite honest.
Boosh! Hung low. Really? It'd be funny if the population as you beat enemies went down on that thing.
When the bad guys show up.
We didn't raise enough money on Indiegogo for my combat animation.
Oh boy.
So, yeah,
Oh, that's good.
Oh, cool.
So Shaq has been like a sponsor for Icy Hot forever. They're like the worst commercials. They're like 5 seconds long. He's like, Icy Hot, put it on and you feel better. So that's funny. That's the thing.
That was beautiful.
Absorb the blue energy, Shaq.
Back in the game.
Store up energy. Nice.
I mean, when I just do like the typical Y combo, it just does it
Every
sometimes.
1,000 years, the Chinese god of death, Yen Lo Wang, tries to break out of hell to destroy the world.
What the hell are you talking about?
Dude, it's Fear Effect.
To see Avenger or Ghostbuster?
You know, it actually does remind me of like when they like jump into like the enemies jump into the arena. It sort of just looks like Fear Effect a bit.
This is Fear Effect 3. I'm just gonna call it that. So already it's like, this level is way too long.
Yeah.
Like maybe do the first level,
I'm already getting bored.
assuming it ends at some point. Again, way better than expected. It's not a standard fighting game, so that's nice.
It is just monotony, though.
That's why I like Turtles in Time. Each level's like... Again, it's like... I hate to go back to the same thing when we're talking about this, but it's like one of the best beat-em-ups. The levels aren't very long.
And they're like fast-paced, so even if they're like sort of long, there's a lot of variety.
Well, enemies take, what, like 3, 4, maybe 5 hits? This one, enemies take like double.
Checkpoint.
Maybe it's the boss. I'd watch this anime.
Sounds like
Yo, yeah. You going down?
Rizzle! Guan Yu sent you, didn't he?
please tell me I get to kick his ass.
It's on, Sasquatch!
Reminds me of, Boondocks.
Yeah. Is Frizzle like an NBA player or something?
I don't think so.
Like how he's just a slow lumbering guy.
It's like this fast.
Use the boot against him?
Not used to fighting a dude.
I don't think... Is that a cover of it?
I think I hear it. Yeah, pretty much.
How did they manage that?
It might be the Chinese version. It's hard to tell. It's super in the background.
It's so close. No. Yee.
Nice.
He better have big hands.
Dude, the animation is pretty baller.
I mean, they're using a lot of techniques for. It's obviously that it's pretty low budget, so they're using like still frames, but a lot of like effects on it. I think it was pretty good.
Lucas member. I don't remember Avenger or Ghostbuster. It was complicated.
Did they just name drop? I guess because it's Ghostbusters, it's like Ghostbusters. Okay, is this slow?
Nice. Well, that makes it a little varied. Oh, but it breaks
right.
instantly.
Here we go, another one. You thought that bomb was...
Yeah, that is the problem with games like this is like you want to have action, but like if it's just literally constant, like you feel like physically tired after like 5 minutes, you know, because you're just like, oh my god,
it's just the same thing over and over.
Yeah, those bombs are like very silly.
Okay, it wasn't even close.
That's the move that you call break their neck and kill them.
Where the hell did you get that stupid ass costume?
I made it.
All the other guys went to proper costume stores, and you just broke out the paper mache?
I put my heart and soul into this.
Gosh.
They are sure trying to be funny. Oh.
Tell you 30 minutes into the game. By the way, normal, you fight a boss and then it's like, hey, this is how you roll from things. Like, really?
Too bad you can't like roll out of animations. That'd be helpful. Another guy immediately.
Close up of the not main bad guy. Wow!
I'm about done here. If I die. This is fun on both sides.
Boom! Here comes the ready or not. I want to see what you use all that those stars for. But you're like 20-30 minutes in and you haven't even reached up. Like, to start, open up a menu where you can buy stuff?
Despite it feeling like 30 minutes, it's probably been 15 minutes.
Yikes. That's pretty cool. Just have that always. That's how many hits I feel these enemies should take instead of like freaking 10.
I'm dying.
I'll take that.
Yoink! Yoink! See, that's fun. Especially if you're gonna give that many enemies, have them die in like 1-2 hits. Oh my god, it just does not end. Imagine playing this on hard.
This game's actually like not easy, that's for sure.
Gosh, it just does not end.
It seriously does not end. In this end.
Yay!
Hey, I'm icy hot. Oh. Very close. Alright, I think,
Ninjas popping out of rockets?
I think we're about done here. Ninja, wow. Okay, so that was sort of moderately fun.
Better than expected.
I guess. Alright.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
At least I get to see Shaq's face on my Switch home screen forever.
Okay, we'll see you next time, guys. That was something. Hey, comment below if you want to see Trevor finish it. LOL.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
See ya.
Unless you give me $1,000.
Ooh.
1,000. I'm here too.